You're doing it all wrong, nurse. The patient shouldn't be positioned that way after spinal surgery. Yeah, I'm not on the care team, but I've had more experience working in this field than you do. I certainly know what I'm talking about.
Yes, it's true you may have more experience, but if you're not on the care team, then it is my responsibility, not yours.
If you're not on a care team, then it's better not to say anything. I think I know best what's best for the patient, so let me handle this. I learned from my experience that it's better to position the patient in this way. If you have anything to say about it, you can speak it in a nicer way. We can discuss it together. But as you said, you're not on the care team, and I am, so please trust me on this one.
Okay, so I've just finished the urinary examination, but I think it might be beneficial if you perform a rectal examination while she's still asleep. The tumor is very large and is a very good example for you. Don't worry, you won't hurt her in any way.
I think it is important that we have the patient's consent before we can do invasive procedures. So it's not wise to go while she is asleep.
I don't think it's a good idea to do this while the patient's asleep because we need patient consent. I don't think the concern here is hurting her. I think the concern here is that we don't have consent, and I'm just an intern. It would not be ethical for us to do this examination, especially in this very sensitive area, without the patient's consent.
Okay, so the first time I was confronted with the scenarios, it was quite scary. Both in the VR version and the flat screen version, I was unable to think of a quick response. And when I did reply, it seemed to be too passive because I was too intimidated. I think it was worse with the VR because it seemed like I was actually talking to the person instead of looking at them through a screen. But there were other people around during the flat screen version, and that made me a little bit more insecure about my answers. I think getting that second chance to reply really helped me. As you just saw, I was able to be more confident, and I was able to think of a better response to the scenarios. I think this was a true learning experience. Although I'm not sure I'm quite ready to face these challenges in the real world, I would at least be able to assert myself now and think quicker on my feet without sacrificing my own dignity or the dignity of the other person.